Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Salamin and today I am going to conduct a debate. Especially the students of our advanced batch, they are going to make an English debate. So we'll enjoy the English debate and as well as we'll know the different types of logic and as well as the information they will put in the debate. So without any hurry, I would like to request the team leader, the proposition party, Raisa, you have to start and you have to just propose the motion. And the motion I have selected in this session, that is, this house believes that social media does more harms than good to students. So the proposition team leader, you have to just put logic behind this topic. Please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. This is Nazil Islam Raisha. I'm a student of class 8 and my school's name is Weir Girls Islam College. So, honorable speaker, my respected judge and my worthy opponents, a very warm good day to all of you. As the first speaker and team leader, I'm here to strongly support today's topic that this house believes that social media does more harm than good to students. First, let us be clear about what social media means. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikToks are social media. We are not against technology or the internet. We're saying that social media by design wastes our time, destroys our focus, and harms our mental health. My team's main point is social media gives students short-term fun but creates long-term loss. My first main point is addiction and mental health. Social media is made like a game to keep us addicted. Social media likes and notification release dopamine in the brain and creates an addiction similar to gambling and drugs. Students not waste time on purpose. Social media algorithm brainwashes and trap them. According to a report of U.S. surgeon, teenagers who use social media for more than 3 hours a day have the double risk of suffering from depression and anxiety. Because of constant notifications, students cannot focus on their studies even 10 minutes. It directly lowers our exam scores and ruins our deep thinking ability. The other point is sleep deprivation. 70% students suffer from insomnia or sleep problems. Without enough stress, it lowers their exam scores and mental power. So instead of improving mental health, social media is making them mentally sick. My second point is cyberbullying and online bad environment. According to UNESCO, almost 1 in every 3 students faces cyberbullying worldwide. Students face body shaming, mean comments, and fake rumors spread on social media. Unlike school, this bullying follows us home and restricted our peaceful sleep. According to MIT, fake news spread six times faster on social media than the real truth. Students sometimes fail to tell the difference between fake and lies news. So my opponent team maybe tell that social media helps in online study and making friends. But let me ask you, do you open TikTok to study math? No, we have Google and Wikipedia for learning. Social media is not for education. It is a giant trap of distraction. Honorable Speaker, when something harms our mind, breaks our focus, and invites cyberbullying, it cannot be good for students. Therefore, I strongly support their motion. Thank you.
So thank you very much to propose the motion. Again, I'm just pronouncing this motion, that is, this house believes that social media does more harms than good to students. And so thank you very much to propose this motion in a wonderful way. Now I would like to request the opposition team leader, Jubair, you have to just stand up and you have to just defend the motion and put your logic behind this motion, please.
First of all, I have a question for the opposition team of this house. As the captain of my opposition group says, social media creates addiction and mental health problem and so many other things. But I have a question that does that mean the technology itself is harmful, or does it mean we need to teach people how to use that responsibility? That's a question to my opposition team. In today's world, a message can travel thousands of kilometers in seconds. A student can learn from an expert on the other side of the world, and an unknown talent can reach millions of people. What makes all of this possible is definitely social media. But before presenting our arguments, let's look at the reality. That is, from the reportals of 2026, in mid-year of April 2026, there are recorded almost 70% of our world's population and 5.79 billion people are using social media as their daily works. So my worthy opponents, if social media had no real value, why would billions of people continue to use it? Our first argument is communication. Social media has revolutionized communication. Today we can communicate with our family members, friends, teachers, and communities, and completely different countries within a seconds. So, should distance still be a barrier when technology has given us the ability to connect instantly? A question to my opponents. Social media has made the world more connected than ever before. Our second argument is about education. Social media is also a powerful educational platforms. Students can access tutorials, learning contents about their educational purpose, and even they can find their job, etc. Suppose a student doesn't understand a mathematical problem, he can find many concepts in like YouTube, Facebook, and etc. So many things. My question is, if technology can make education more accessible, why should we reject just because it's from social media? My third and last argument is about the awareness and opportunity. Social media allows in information about social issues, emergencies, and environmental problems and important events to spread rapidly. And the opposition team's captain asked that we use TikTok in our study time, but it is the main. I need more
Do you
time.
need time?
Yes, I need 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So my question is, does a talented student need to remain unknown simply because they don't have access to traditional media? That answer will be a big no. Social media can give that student an audience and an opportunity. So, my dear friends, social media is not the enemy. Misuse is. It connects us, educates us, and creates opportunities. We don't need to reject this powerful tool. We need to learn to use it wisely.
I have a question, sir.
Okay, please.
You say that social media connects students to a country and it also connects to students of country. Okay, but isn't there any bad habit like intentionally a student can harm the other student by cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying, I have already mentioned that it is the responsible for us. And I have a question for always this, that if technology can make education more accessible, why should we reject this? Because it's from social media, that's a question. And if it is social media, then why should we reject this?
Okay, thank you very much. No question should be allowed. Time's up. So thank you very much. Okay, let's see what happens in the second speaker of the proposition team. So without any hurry, I would like to give the chance the second speaker of the proposition team. Please, you have to stand and just deliver his speech.
So, hello everybody, I'm Mohammed Samir with you. Today, I'm the second speaker of my proposition team. My leader has already highlighted some of the major problems caused by social media. Now, I would like to respond some opposition to present some important arguments of my own. I agree that social media is important for everyone, but it has some disadvantage. I have a question that does it always help students? When a student opens social media to study, he can easily become distracted by short videos, entertainment, notification and endless scrolling. So social media may content by education, but distraction is often just one scroll away. I have a 2 point in there. One point is study. My first point is the study of concentrate and valuable study time. Student need focus to read books, understand, listen, complete homework, and preparing for examination. However, constant notification and short-form content can make it difficult for student content perform at their best. Students need proper sleep to stay active for a long period. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much. So thank you very much, Samir, for your trying, for your effort. I'll say that in debate you have to just maintain the courtesy. You can take some point. If you just write everything, then it won't be a debate, like you're just reading the script. So next time you shouldn't do it. You have to just put some logic from your own mind, okay, from your own memory. Don't read like this way, okay, it looks odd in the debate, okay. So now I'd like to request the opposition party, the second speaker, Mr. Ihan. You have to just defend your team and tell something about your topic. So please stand up.
So hello everyone, you knows my name. My name is Muhammad Muntasir Hakihan. So I am the second speaker told that it distraction, but our first speaker asked that the question, should we stay internet itself useless? No. Internet is very important for us. By internet we can use social media and we can also play games, but it's not good for our health. So we can communication with our friends, teachers, or family, and we can join groups and ask them how to do this homework. Sometimes we need to know some things about studies or in maths. We can ask social media we will ask how we solve this math, and social media say in the second. The second thing is improve our communication. Student can easily communicate with classmates or teachers. A student can find educational videos, tutorials, and stay material. Students can share their writing, arts, and homeworks in social media in groups. Then second, understand how he did solve the homework. Sometimes the students don't go to school. In the group, he can easily send the homework and teacher can see the homework.
You say that social media helps us in education. I have a question to you. If social media is so educational, why are global exam scores dropping as screen time increases?
Because there are some lazy person, they don't want to study. They think using social media we can do everything, but not. Only talented people can understand how to use social media. Like they can use ChatGPT and learn a lot of things. And so I need 10 seconds.
Yes.
In Bangladesh alone, 251 universities agrees that social media is really useful to students, not harmed.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, take a seat. So, Ihan, thank you very much. To put your logic, you started well, but in the middle you lost yourself, and then again you came back. See what happens in the last moment, okay? I have to wait to judge the debate as it is very difficult task, but I'm doing on the behalf of you, okay? So the last speaker of the proposition party, Muntasir, I think that your debate is in a good position. I think shouldn't follow your debate. Just carry on it, and I think that positive thing may come in your debate. So now it is time for Mr. Muntasir. Please stand up and deliver your speech.
Thank you, Judge. I'm Muntasir Rahman. Today I stand here to stay on my sides and to dismantle the dangerous idealistic picture painted by the opposition. The motion before this House is clear. Social media does more harm than good to students. Okay, so the opposition, would you have believed that social media is a digital utopia, a global place where students gather to collaborate, innovate, and learn? But Judge, let us step away from their theoretical fantasy and look at the reality of what is happening to the human brain. Research led by Dr. Gloria Mark shows that because of that constant algorithm triggers, social media, the concentration of human brain has collapsed down to from 2.5 minutes down to just 47 seconds. Right now, millions of people are being hypnotic for this social media. Social media is not an educational aid, it is a system engineered to destroy human concentration. Rebuttal to the opposition, the previous speaker, Ihan, argued about social media democratizes education through study groups and accessible learning materials. But Judge, picture a physical library. Now imagine that to reach a single textbook, a student must walk past a neon-lit casino, and a video occurred, and a non-stop circus performance. How many students can actually reach the book? Social media platforms are not designed by the educators. They are designed by behavioral engineers whose sole business model is to harvest human attention. Algorithms do not care about our students' GPA. They care about engagement time. For every 1 minute of educational content a student seeks out, the algorithm feeds them 45 minutes of addictive, short-form entertainment designed to trigger rapid dopamine spikes. Calling a social media educational tool because a study group exists on it, it is like calling a casino an accounting film. It is like sending a hungry child into a country are expecting him to buy only vegetables. It simply does not happen in real life. Thank you.
So now I'd like to give the chance to the last speaker of this house, and he's Afif. Afif, you should stand up and you should just defend your opponent team and put your logic as well as support your team. So please stand up.
Hello everyone, this is Afif before you. Hope you are doing great. Today my topic is social media does more good than harm to students. In today's world, social media is a part of our lives. Many people believe that social media is harmful to students, but I strongly believe that it can do more good to students if we use it properly. It has many benefits, like students can share their creativity in social media, like they can share their arts, photographies, or writing parts. Social media helps them communicate with many people from different countries. Like students can learn many things about other countries' cultures from different people. Social media is not harmful itself. The thing we don't use properly.
My opposition says that it depends on self-discipline. But Judge, how can an 30 years old brain fight against brain dollar AI algorithms specifically designed by psychologists to cause addicted?
If social media is primarily an educational platform, why are algorithms explicitly programmed to maximize screen time through entertainment rather than prioritize learning outcomes? Social media is primarily an educational platform. Why are algorithms explicitly programmed to maximize screen time through entertainment rather than prioritize learning outcomes?
When students use it wisely and responsibly, it can be a powerful tool for education, communication, and personal development. For the students, social media can open the doors of knowledge, creativity, and opportunity. We should teach people to manage their time and use social media as a tool for learning and communication.
Okay, thank you very much, Afif, for your wonderful speech. Please take your seat. Now, we have just completed the formal part, that is called every speaker got 3 minutes and they delivered their speech and they put different types of logic and they refuted the logic. So now it is the final part, and in final part the two team leaders will talk. And now I'd like to request Raisa to deliver your ending speech. And why do you just say this is more harm than good? So please, you should stand up and say the last 2 minutes. Logic, just repeat conduct.
My opponent's team said that social media helps students in education, but a teenager who cannot control, he can addicted by the attractive algorithms of social media. And also my team want to approve that social media social media is more harm than good to students. They prove that social media increases cyberbullying. They harm our mental health. They also harm our mental health, and they also increases many crime, like I also say that cyberbullying. The opposition says that depends on self-discipline but judge. But how can an 30 years old brain fight against brain dollar? It cannot be, because he is a teenager. He cannot self himself. My team said that fake news spreads on social media faster. Then for that, students cannot define that which news is truth and lies.
So thank you very much for your ending speech, and we have just only one speaker left, and let's see what happens. And debate is in a wonderful position, and let's see the finishing line, how the opposition leader finishes this debate. So Mr. Joer, you have 2 minutes for refuting the logic, please.
My worthy opponents are most likely arguing that social media causes addiction and wastes students' time. But let me ask them one question. Is the existence of misuse enough to declare the entire technology harmful? If someone plays hours in games, do we say that the internet itself is useless? The problem is not necessarily the existence of the tool. It is how the tool is being used. The solution is responsible use, time management, and digital awareness, not eliminating the social media. The opposition is also arguing that social media spreads misinformation. Yes, it exists, but only in social media. Can't newspapers, televisions, books, or even oral words spread misinformation? Of course they can. The real solution is to develop critical thinking and the media literacy. We can see that even the opposition team is using AI for being correct without making this themselves with their critical thinking abilities. Another argument from the opposition team may be cyberbullying. Again, this is a serious problem. But should we blame the entire platform for some users' misbehaviors? If a road is dangerous because they drive recklessly, we should enforce rules, not destroy the road. However, I admit that it has disadvantages, but does a tool become useless simply because it can be misused? It will be obviously no. The question is not, is social media perfect? The final question is, does social media provide enough benefits to society to make it a valuable tool? And our answer is an undeniable yes. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for your wonderful ending. In a sense, I will say that as most of the students, you debated first time, and I'm a little bit surprised to see that except your 3 speakers, most of the speakers did really well, and it seems to me that you're a professional debater. And just listening your debate, I admire you that in future, as I have a plan that I will send you in different types of institution to be the part of English Camford, and you will debate on the behalf of English Camford, and we'll register it. Okay, in Bangladesh there are so many opportunities. So as you are the professional debater, as I am teaching you here, and you are learning how to make debate. I think that in future you can just enlighten our institution as well as you can enlighten our country participating in the international competition. So finally, I will say that both of the parties did well. I will just tell the result. Obviously, you need result, and then you can just identify what is your mistake and what you need to do, but I will give you later. So finally, I would like to tell each and everyone who just enjoyed this debate for just waiting for a long time, as it is a very tiresome work to enjoy the full debate. So especially thanks everyone to watch this debate. Allah Hafiz, take care, bye bye.